I'm Anthony Mangialuzzo, and I'm here for your Tuesday Tech Tip. Last week we talked about immutable backups. Let's continue the conversation and move on to cloud backup. First off, let's get to the definition of the cloud. Even still, for how long as it's been around, people still seem to be confused. What the cloud is your architecture, your systems, your server, your data, really anything that you access on an infrastructure somewhere outside of your organization. Apple has a popular cloud. There's local data centers, Microsoft Azure, AWS, so the cloud is everywhere. And believe it or not, when you were using AOL email, your email was actually in the cloud. Now, let's pivot to backup. A good strategy is to have a local backup, which we'll talk about next week, but you want to take that local backup and make sure it's somewhere else. So, for instance, let's say your building catches on fire, has a flood, or maybe, guess what, your materials, your hard drives, they get destroyed for whatever reason. You're going to be out of business. So, what you want to do is continuously send your data to the cloud. Now, you'll work with your IT provider to figure out a strategy that's good for you, but you want to keep multiple copies of that data in the cloud. And to reference our last week's video, you also can make some of your cloud storage immutable. So basically, all I'm suggesting here is have multiple copies of your data, of your infrastructure, and make sure they're in multiple cloud locations. It's very inexpensive these days, it's very efficient, and guess what? You might not need it often, but the one time you do, it could truly save your business. So that being said, we're going to move on next week to another backup topic, and we're going to talk about having a local, but not on your network backup. So stay tuned.